A chilling question sparked a deadly confrontation in Sydney that has reignited fears of escalating postcode wars. Imagine walking through a bustling transport hub when a stranger asks, "Are you 67?" A cryptic inquiry that could signal the start of a violent gang clash. This tragic scenario unfolded in Mount Druitt, where two teenagers, Zach McCrae and Vimlesh Chand, both 19, were ambushed by four masked individuals wielding knives. The attack, which left McCrae dead and Chand critically injured, has police scrambling to determine if this was a targeted act of gang warfare or a random act of violence. The incident occurred at the Mount Druitt bus and train interchange around 10 p.m. on Wednesday. Witnesses reported a frenzied attack where McCrae was fatally stabbed in the chest, while Chand suffered severe wounds to his arm and chest. A third person present was also assaulted, but escaped serious harm. Police Commander Darren Batchelor described the assault as violent and frenzied, noting that Chand's injuries were so severe they required immediate surgical intervention. Doctors reportedly called his survival a miracle. One of the attackers allegedly asked McCrae, "Are you 67?" a reference to the so-called 67 gang, which is linked to the suburb of Doonside, Postcode 2767. This chilling detail has led investigators to explore whether the attack was tied to tensions between the 67 gang and a rival group known as RFA, Ready for Anything, based in Mount Druitt. While no arrests have been made yet, detectives are examining the victims' possible gang affiliations and whether these ties motivated the attack. Here's where it gets controversial. Could this tragedy be a symptom of deeper societal issues, like youth disengagement or systemic inequality, rather than just gang rivalry? The victims' backgrounds add complexity to the story. McCrae had a history of violent offenses and was on bail at the time of his death, while Chand remains hospitalized. Police sources suggest the attackers were dressed in dark clothing and face coverings, making identification difficult. Investigators believe the assailants fled across train tracks, prompting authorities to close the interchange for forensic analysis. A new police task force, Strike Force Coberta, has been established to oversee the investigation and prepare a report for the coroner. On Thursday morning, the crime scene was cordoned off with police tape, evidence markers, and emergency tents as forensic teams combed the area for clues. The sight of law enforcement activity at the interchange underscores the gravity of the situation and raises urgent questions about public safety in the region. But here's the part most people miss. The postcode wars aren't just about gangs. They reflect broader struggles in communities where opportunities for young people are limited. Should the solution lie in stricter law enforcement or in addressing root causes like poverty and lack of education? We want to hear your thoughts. Do you believe this attack was a predictable outcome of unchecked gang culture? Or does it highlight a need for systemic change? Share your perspective in the comments below.